My garden's a little bit scattered due to my tomatoes getting really big before I was ready for them. My first set of tomatoes are here in the back, and they've got some tomatoes on them. I believe this is my second set of tomatoes. These ones here are my third set. And then these are technically they're my fifth, but they're my fourth set that lived. And then I've planted my cucumber bushes here. And then I've got my jalapenos back here. Those seem to start taking off in the last few days. I got my singleton carrot. I think my dill bolted. There was a flower on the top and I picked it off. I don't know if that helps or not, but that's what I did. And then there's my basil. I think that technically bolted too because of the warm weather. I'm not really sure. Here's my strawberries. They were done producing fruit for the season. And then I have to trim some of these leaves back, but these are my zucchinis with my bush beans. And I apparently don't have a good set of pollinators around here because the flowers keep falling off. But I do have my first zucchini right there coming in. Just a couple inches long. But I've been trying to manually pollinate with a flower that falls off. And then use it to pollinate a flower that has recently opened. I don't know how to tell the difference between male and female flowers, so I'm just kind of winging it, hoping that maybe it'll work for me. I need to cut back some of these leaves here. This was one of the pods I was planning on using, or leaves I planned on using flowers to pollinate. And then on this side of my garden, I've got 3 cantaloupe plants here that are climbing. Every couple days I gotta come out here and redirect a little bit. And then next to it is my pole beans. These aren't producing beans yet, but my bush beans in front of my zucchinis are. And I tried to grow some flowers, but only my morning glories took off. I've got 3 pumpkins here, and then I have 3 watermelon here. And these are my first set of tomatoes. That one has 3 small tomatoes growing on it. This one has 1. I've got 1 over here. So I've got a couple trying to grow here. That's the biggest one I think I've got so far. A couple smaller ones over here. And a couple more over here. Oh, that one might be making a run for the money on that one over there. Let's say they're about the same size. Nice. So I think these ones are my T4s, and they're starting to put some tomatoes on the plant. Got an itty bitty one there. And I think that might be it for that at the moment. These plants were stunted quite a bit, so they're quite delayed. These ones are a little bit more yellow-green than the rest for some reason. Yeah, this year's harvest is doing a lot. I shouldn't say harvest. This year's garden is doing a lot better. Hopefully I'll have really good harvests. That's the goal anyway. And then I've got mama and babies outside. They've been enjoying that for the last week or so. Well, thanks for hanging out. I'm excited about my garden. I'm gonna check out these green beans. I gotta figure out when's a good time to start picking them. There's my first green bean harvest. I think I may have picked these ones a little too early.